Hello everyone, my name is Revel Iskandar, and today I will explain about global crisis problem in my location, which is traffic congestion in Bandung. Before I start, I will explain about traffic congestion or traffic jam. Traffic congestion is a condition in transport that is characterized by slower speeds, longer trip times, and increased vehicular queuing. It also refers to the blockage or traffic movement on the road. It is generally caused due to the increased number of automobiles on the road. It is also caused when traffic police designed to regulate traffic movement smoothly but fail to do their job. In a metro city, the number of vehicles plying on the road is comparatively higher than any other part of the country. The number of traffic jam is more elevated in number. This traffic jam is caused due to the increased number of vehicles on road. An increased number of traffic jam also increases the amount of pollution and causes multiple health hazards. Next, I will explain about the current condition of traffic congestion in Bandung. Bandung was once seen as the ideal weekend getaway destination for Jakarta people that want to escape the capital traffic jam. But a new study showed that the West Java city has become even more concentrated than Jakarta. In late September, the Asian Development Bank published a study called the 2019 Update of the Asian Development Outlook, which focuses on matters related to growth in 278 Asian cities. The study goes about measuring congestion in Asia large cities with those with a population of at least 5 million by determining the time needed to travel during peak hours compared to non-peak hours. The result may come as a surprise to us in Indonesia, as Bandung came 14 on the list with a congestion value nearing 1.2, meaning that its citizens spend close to 20% more time on the road during peak hours than off-peak hours. Jakarta came 17 in the list, while Surabaya was the only other Indonesian city at 20. So, what is the causes of traffic congestion in Bandung? The first one is local people prefer to use own vehicles or private vehicles rather than public transportation. The number of private vehicles growth is quite high compared to the growth in road infrastructure development. This means that roads are still dominated by private vehicle users. It was also stated that until now, 80% of residents use vehicles, while only 20% of those who use public transportation. Thus, the head of Bandung City Transportation Agency said it is that natural that congestion often occurs in this area. The second cause is inefficient city transportation routes. On the other hand, the condition of public transportation as an alternative to mobility in Bandung City still has a number of problems. For example, inefficient city transportation routes. Passengers are forced to use angkot, which is public transportation in Bandung, more than once to get to their destination. This condition causes inconvenience, resulting in reluctance for people to use public transportation. Next, public transportation in Bandung are not punctual. Public transportation lacks clear time schedule. There's no application or information tools that show public transportation schedule. As a result, people prefer to use their own private vehicles such as motorbike or cars. Lastly, public transportation in Bandung is not comfortable to use. One of the most common public transportation in Bandung is angkot. It does not have any air condition, so it would be very hard for the passengers to be in those vehicles. In addition, there is no fixed rate for passengers to pay to the angkot drivers, so it will be very hard for tourists to use this transportation. Therefore, many people prefer to use online or mobile transportation applications such as Grab or Gojek for their transportation because they have a fixed rate. So, what is the alternative solution to overcome traffic congestion problem in Bandung? The first one is strengthening population control programs in Bandung City by the government. Next, supervision of every policy issued by the government. It means that government will regulate rules so locals will follow and obey it. The third one is relocation of street foods. The fourth one is evolution of low-cost car production policies by the government. following socialization of the culture of walking and cycling and improving access, and the last one is improving the quality of public transportation so that it can reduce the use of private cars. Thank you everyone, hope that everyone can benefit from this presentation.